Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jago Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jago Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jago Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magic of Venus, our new weekly show where we dive consciously into the future of Aquarian age relationships, giving you your weekly Venus magic love forecast and going over each of the zodiac signs to give you your love reading for the week. I am Jagabin, and this is Chandra Sangat. And this is your Channel for Grace.
That was perfect.
Oh my god, that was really funny.
What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing?
How's everybody doing? We got Stacy in the house. We got Traylene, Taria, Shannon, welcome. Kim, how's it going? Megan, welcome in. Chris, welcome. Kelly is here. Nelvin is here. Eliza is here. Veronica, hello. How are you guys all doing? How are you feeling? I feel like I've been not here for a while. I've been deep into my studies. I had my first past life regression the other day. You guys, I think I told you guys, but I'm doing the Beyond Quantum Healing training and the QHHT training, and I am just so freaking engulfed in that. It's like Don came home, my husband, and we bought the training, and now we're doing it, and it's just we haven't stopped. And it's what is going on right now? But it makes sense because all of the Aries energy that is going on right now is in both of our 10th houses. So it's career.
Wait, you guys are both Gemini rising?
No, but because of the degrees, we both have.
Oh, it's right
Aries
on
at the cusp of the 10th house
Whoa.
because of the degrees. So I'm Gemini rising, he's Cancer rising, but our 10th house is Aries on the cusp. So yeah, I'm fixing. Sorry, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm just trying not to disappear.
Epic.
I'll show a
That's
little bit of my
career. Go.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And so as soon as I'm done with the Beyond Quantum Healing training, I'll be able to do remote sessions. As of now, I can only do in-person sessions. So if anyone's out there in Arizona who wants to be practiced on, let me know because I'm looking for volunteers. It was pretty amazing, though. I mean,
Room for one more.
I'm literally driving to Colorado next week so I could like
Whoop,
do it
whoop,
on my sister.
whoop, whoop.
I had a wild experience for my first one. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Hello, Phoenix Rising and Valerie and Jess. And what is tell us about the aggression. Oh, okay, I'll tell you about it. You slept all day, Kim? Oh,
Nice.
good. Yeah.
That's
I
great.
mean,
It was a good day for that.
It's been quiet. It's been chill. Like I haven't felt the after we had that crazy week where we had like the spring equinox and then the Venus sun conjunction and then the full moon in Libra, which was like so 2 weeks ago. Since then, everything has been like calming. It's like calming down, and I have felt like going within. So I've been not posting as much, on the MeWe and stuff, and on my Telegram. But I'm gonna come back into it. I just really have been, I guess, because Dawn has been gone for so long. We haven't really spent any time together. So while he's been here, we just naturally like tuned out the world and did this entire training. So
I think it's just the energy though, because it's been the same for me.
Yeah, cool.
It's an interesting, in a different way, but it's been like world out. And I'm like in my thing.
And I haven't felt weird about it. You know what I mean? I haven't felt weird about it. And it's natural. So I know everyone's feeling it as well. I know that for sure. So we just finished level 1 and now we literally just bought level 2. Like,
bam,
we're just like savages when it comes to our I'm like, we're like, yeah, let's sign up for another training. Yeah. And we get all excited. We're crazy like that. Hey, Wendy.
It's really cool because now we're like on such a different level of like talking about all of this stuff. Cause we're like, oh yeah, in that one life that I had, that was that. And then in like this other, and this life here now, this is what I do.
Yeah, I had a conversation.
Just, like, not
I know
anything I imagined as a kid.
Well, so should I tell you guys about my little regression journey, my very first one? I'll tell you guys about it.
I think so, yeah.
Because it'll give you. I told
Chandra
a little bit
about it. Yeah,
but yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit about it because it's exciting, and I'm excited that I'm gonna be able to like do this stuff. Like, it's like this is like next level. I've never.
How about like I want to know what it felt like at the beginning, like your body. What did your body feel like?
Okay, so in the beginning, and by the way, like Don has a really perfect voice for this. I will say that. It's like he just dropped right in. So at first it was like meditation and calming, right? And relaxing. But there was a moment, dude, when it's like all of a sudden I felt my body was like doing this like whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even know how to describe it. I felt like I was
like
bobbing.
If you were on like a hammock.
I was bobbing, but it was forward and back, not side to side. It was like from my feet to my head. It was like
snap.
Whoa,
oh my god!
And I was like, and I was telling him because I was already in the past life, but I was telling him I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on a second. I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. We can hold on. I'm trying to, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, I'm feeling in my body. I was like, my body here. And of course I wasn't talking like this. I was more like under, right? So I was like, all like, so like,
oh my God, that's
body,
so wild.
I know, right? I'm exaggerating. My body here was going through that and it literally felt like it was disintegrating. And I was like,
oh,
that's
shit.
all right. I was like, that's all right. And I was like, we're going somewhere else. So I gotta go. Like, you need to leave. You need to stop being here because trying to stay in both places is gonna it's gonna make you more dizzy.
That's the resistance. Yeah, it's like the movie Contact.
I normally have resistance to things like this. It creeps me out.
Do you remember in the movie Contact where when she's in the little bubble and it's attached? And then the schematics of the bubble said that the seat should just be like on its own without being attached. Yeah. But they didn't want to listen to it, so they attached it and it was shaking like crazy. And then it just like fucking detached itself and then it was fine.
And then she was like floating in the middle of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Complete. Yeah.
Like she took off the things
Yeah.
and was
Yes.
started to
Yeah.
flow,
And she
and then
was
she was
like,
like, "Oh, we
yeah.
didn't need the seat attached." That's
She
the
just
same
needed to
idea
be
that I just
inside.
got.
And no, that's how it felt because I was like, and I knew like, okay, I'm traveling. Like, this is time travel, by the way. For those of you guys that know, this is like legit time travel. I'm not even kidding because that's literally what happened. I was
I
gone.
can't even take a sip of my drink. That was intense.
So we were gone. I was like, okay, hold on. I was like, I'm having trouble. And I was telling Don what I was experiencing. I was like, I'm entering the life, but I need to let go of what's going on here. And then he was like able to, because as a facilitator, you can take away those sensations. Like you can tell people like you will not feel any discomfort, you will not feel any uncomfortableness. All this is gonna fade, and you can just watch as an observer. So he was like guiding me through that, and then when I finally relaxed and I submerged myself like into the past life, I was this I was like this is going to sound weird because like of course it's so cliche, but I was legit, I was like this woman, and I was standing in front of this huge temple, and it felt like it was Egypt. And I walked into the steps, I walked into the temple, and there was a door, and I walked through the door, and there was a long hallway that went underground. It was like flat, and I went underground, and I had a candle, and then I noticed I was wearing this crazy cape. And then it was like it had a hood, but I wasn't wearing the hood. And I was like, okay. And I just like kept going, and I was like telling Don like, okay, I'm going to go into this door. It was more of like I was exploring because I felt like I belonged there, because he was like, can you enter that where you live? And I was like, I think I live in this temple. And so I went through that door, and then I went through another door. And it's funny because you know how Ricardo would be all over it, like, ooh, a door, another door, like going deeper and deeper, like going into another realm and another dimension, right? So it felt that way. Like every time I went through one of the doors, I was deeper into the vision, like deeper into the experience, and finally went through this room that was like this underground library where all of these like hooded people like me, they were like all wearing the cape, but they all had their hoods on. Everybody was like studying,
Creepy.
like nobody was talking. And I was like, there's
Whoa.
no talking here. Everyone's really focused. And then Don was like, okay, let's move forward into an important day in this lifetime. And there was this ceremony going on, and it was like we were holding hands in a circle, and this beam of light appeared. It was like we created a beam of light, and we were chanting, and in the beam of light, this very like huge like blue sort of being that had angel wings. Stop it, Chandra.
But I'm serious.
I know it had angel wings, and I was like, it's like an angel. And I was like, I think we called the angel. We called the angel here. And it was blue. It was like blue and white colors, but the beam of light was white, and the angel was blue and white. But it was more like a figure. It was it wasn't defined, but I can tell it was an angel. And then he's like, okay, let's move forward to the end of this life. And I saw the woman laying on a concrete slab, like inside a dark room with all the other people around her. And then I felt like I was leaving the body. And when the body came out, when the spirit came out, it was a blue flame. Like it was like a blue person. Like it was like the image of like a blue flame being. And then okay, and then this is because like there's a part in QHHT where you contact the subconscious, but then by this point I had to pee so bad. I was starting to have a hard time like staying with it. But there was a point where like I was sitting there observing, okay, but you can watch the whole thing as an observer, especially if there's like discomfort during the session, like if you're experiencing like getting burned at the stake or something, which happens. You can watch as an observer, or like getting your head chopped off or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Holy
this,
fuck.
yeah. So like this happens, and you don't know, so you have to have the tool. That's the training for, is like you need to facilitate, and you can't get lost
my
emotionally
God.
in what's happening where the person's going through. So, but for me, I didn't feel any sensations. I was observing the whole time. So I'm watching the woman, which was supposedly me, but then it wasn't me because I was like, I was just in the body. I wasn't the woman. And I was like, why am I seeing this lifetime? And then there was a point where I'm sitting here like, and I'm staring at the blue being that came out of the body. And I knew that that was my essence. Like that was my spirit, my higher self that had come out. And the blue being turns to me and is like staring at me, and Dawn's asking questions. So I got like Dawn asking questions. I'm watching this whole thing happen. The blue being like, Dawn's like, can I talk to the subconscious? Like, can I contact the subconscious? And it was like, yes, right away. And then it was like, what was, what is going on? What are you seeing? Like, what, like, what can I talk to the subconscious? And I'm sitting there like, I didn't know what to say. And then the blue being turns to me and faces me and goes,
oh shit.
Like, are you gonna effing talk and tell him what's going on or what? Like, telepathically told me that. And then
take it easy, blue being.
And then it was like, all right.
Take a chill pill,
it was
yo.
like, all right, I'll talk then. And those words came out loud from my mouth.
Whoa.
It was like, okay, I'll talk then. And I was like,
oh
holy shit. I was like having this Abraham moment, like, what just happened? The blue being started talking to Dawn.
Oh shit!
I know, it was crazy.
I'll talk then. But damn, dude,
yeah, but
take it easy.
Yeah, but
yo.
then
Inner being.
Damn.
Yeah,
but this is crazy. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. But then,
oh my god.
So then, what happened? It was like I felt relieved. I was like, oh, thank God, because I didn't know what to say. Like my human self was like, I don't know what is going
You're
on.
Like I'm out.
Can you take it? Can you take it from here?
Responsible for this.
Can you take it from here? And when she started talking, it was like, okay. And then I had to pee so bad. It was like, okay, we couldn't get beyond like that point. And she was straight up like, she's not letting me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. It was like, that's what I was saying. Cause it was like, I was like, and Dawn was sitting there like, there's some kind of dialogue going on that I'm not hearing what is going on.
You're like,
and I'm sitting there like,
I gotta pee.
Because I had to pee. I was like, so he took me out. He counted me out. We were like, we went to the bathroom and we were just like, all right. That just happened. And so they were like, I was like, I'm hungry. It's like, I gotta go eat. So we get in the car and he's driving us. We were actually driving to Flagstaff and then he was like, okay, we're gonna use a key word. What's the key word to come back to this place right here so we can carry on with what we were getting to? And I was like laughing and I was like, the blue ray being. That was the key word that I came up with. And then Dawn starts like we were in the car and he's looking on the browser and he looks up blue ray being or something, and then he's like he like just puts his phone in my face of this image of these blue ray beings, and I was like, what the? Because I was like, that's what I saw. It was crazy. And then we started having all of these crazy like 444, 555, like 333, like all the, like we went to the restaurant and the cups were blue and like it was
oh shit,
everything
that's fucking
started
amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, all right. And then I looked up in my YouTube feed and there was a video of like message from the blue ray beings. And I was like, okay, all right. Like, okay, like, I got it. We're going to have to come back here. I revisit this. But it was a lot.
They were like, we were so not even close to getting started.
I know. But I was like, you know what? That's cool because that was a lot. And I was like, and I had a headache afterwards.
Dude,
and I
that
was
was
like,
a lot.
Oh, I was like,
damn,
really
dude. Mars and Scorpio, yo. Like,
it was
you
really
don't fuck
intense.
around.
So that was my
Here's my French.
Yeah. That was my training. That was my very
you were
first
like,
session.
Deep end of the pool.
So now I got to find out more about the blue beings. But yeah, that was legit my first session ever. Let me check what's going on in the chat.
That was your first session.
It was like my first ceremony.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
grandma
yeah.
hugged me.
Oh my
Like
God,
of
that's
all the, you know
right.
what I mean? It was the
Yeah.
same
Oh, get out
thing.
of here.
It was the same thing. And I was like,
Damn, dude.
so gnarly intense. Yeah. Joran. It's my favorite thing to say now. I know I missed a lot of comments. I just wanna say, uh wait, where am I? Where am I? Story of my life.
I vote new blue winged glasses for Jai.
You won't be able to see
Yep.
them because of the green screen. Well, maybe you
Oh
can. Maybe you
no.
can. I should try to get one.
Your eyes will be invisible.
Oh, Megan says, I'm in Cali. I'm going to manifest a trip to Sedona. There you go. Valerie says, I'll
Do it.
drive. Dude, because I'd be so
Yep.
down. I know. I mean, it was like, you don't know what you're going to get. Because then I tried to, I regressed Dawn and he had a hard time going under. So you just don't know how it's going to go. Like sometimes it'll be that deep and sometimes you won't really, you'll have a hard time, you know, and that's fine. And the thing is that to remember is like, you will get only what you're ready to see, you know, like, but he did regress.
I think it's because Dawn has done this before. Because when you were telling me that you were going to start doing it, it was almost like I had a memory of him doing it before. Like I had a memory of him doing this work with people.
He is really good at being the facilitator. Like I feel like he doesn't need to, but he wants to. And he wants to have the experience. So we just have to keep practicing, you know, and just keep doing it. So
well, you get to practice too, so that's good.
Yeah, I know.
Wendy says I don't speak Spanish. That's okay.
Yeah, okay, so checking out some of the comments, you guys. Cool. There you go. Yeah, so that's what this week has been like for me. So I've been just like really profoundly into this experience. I also got this Hathor little she's amazing. This is Hathor.
I love it.
She's so calm and peaceful, you know. These are the Hathors.
How come the hands are up?
Because she's healing. She's healing. It's healing hands. Actually, you don't see it, but it's like the flower of life image in her hands.
Whoa.
Actually, more of like the Venus. Anyways, that is what, I feel like my first time will be pretty profound. I think so too, Wendy. I think so too. Yeah, so that's what's up. But like this week is just, I mean, it makes sense to me because so many things are going on, so many things are going down. I'm like just going with it. I don't even try to make sense of it anymore. I'm just like flowing with it. Like I don't even know how we're here, but we're here, right? Megan says, Hathor, you showed me her in my reading, been connecting since our starseed reading. Yeah. And I got this image. If you guys have Hathor, like Venusian starseed markings in your chart, you can find this little image on Etsy and you can actually buy it laminated if you have like strong hot Venusian starseed markings in your chart. This was really, really cool. So yeah. And your starseed reading, Megan, was really, really powerful too. Eliza says, first time I went into the Akashic Records, I met my main guides who were the blue beings, and I was terrified to tell anyone because I felt crazy. Dude, that's what I saw. I was like, that's what I saw, you know? I totally do, but I said that because I told Jai, I said, Joron to my son, and then he said, Mom, I don't speak Spanish.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh,
Mom, I don't speak Spanish. Oh, that's awesome.
So welcome everybody to the broadcast. We already like are well into it, but I want to say thank you everybody for being here, and Want to invite you guys to download my free moon astrology guide, which you can do by getting onto my email list. There's a link in the description as well. That's the best way to stay in contact with me. And the free moon astrology guide tells you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. We're also on Telegram at Channel for Grace and MeWe at Channel for Grace page and the group Channel for Grace Starseed Soul Tribe if you want to join the community. We are also having mini readings next week with Chandra on Tuesday. I'm actually going to be in Colorado next week. I'm going to Colorado and I'm going to be hanging out over there. So
it's going to be even more epic because when we're actually in the same physical space,
I know
it's a party.
I know. So we're gonna do it on Chandra's channel. So put up some emojis so they can follow you.
Oh yeah.
And next week's readings will be 44 for Tuesday because it's the readings together, which we do human design as well as astrology together. So that's going to be really awesome. Check out my new Stargates ebook, which you can download now. You can get it on Etsy. It's an astrological calendar of intergalactic portals. Especially if you've done a starseed reading with me, you guys, this is who they're for. This is who the calendar is really for the starseeds and the light workers and those of us that want to connect and align with those beautiful moments that open up when the sun and the moon illuminate the fixed stars in the chart. So that's what that's for. Check that out. And then also, if you haven't checked out the spring webinar, make sure to check out the spring webinar. It's the astrology for the rest of the whole spring until the summer solstice. So really important to know all the retrogrades and all that stuff that's coming through, coming up. And then also, if you want to get a reading with me, I do basic chart readings, starseed readings, astral starseed DNA activations, compatibility readings, deluxe readings, transit readings, and I'm getting ready to offer composite chart readings for those of you that are in soulmate union relationships. So if you're in a relationship together, whether it's love or a partnership, like a work partnership, like a business project, and you're doing something together, that's a good thing to look at the composite chart for. People that are in union with their soulmate, and then also like relationships like mother-daughter. But it really is more of like a higher frequency. Like if you're on a mission in this relationship, or you have a purpose in this relationship, that's what these readings are for. So I'm really excited to share all of that with you guys soon. And then Chandra, I would love for you to tell everybody what's going on with you and also what you can share, what's new, all that good stuff.
Thanks, Jai. Yeah, I'm Chandra. And I have the Quantum Alignment Parenting Human Design readings as well as individual human design readings on my website. You can find that at chandrasanga.us. And I also have mini readings on Sunday. Yes, I have mini readings on Sunday. And I'm doing something new. So on Sundays, earlier, like noonish my time, I'm doing a broadcast so that it can be live for people on the other half of the other hemisphere in England and, Europe and all those kind of places. So I have an earlier broadcast on Sundays and then mini readings on Sunday night. And then I have my Goddess Isis oils. I'm put on Goddess. I was just thinking about how cool it is. The Goddess actually has strawberry quartz. I used real gems in the oils. They're like legit. And they're really, really beautiful and they're really, really supercharged and powerful. The other thing that I always forget to mention is that I actually supercharged all of these during all of that epic Aquarian like conjunction stuff going on at the beginning of the year. So yeah. These are like even more powerful than I had, that I always forget to mention. So there it is. You can find these on my Etsy site. We've got the rollers and then the sprays as well. And they all have that. This one also has the strawberry quartz gems in there. And my Etsy site you can find on my website, chandrasanga.us. And that is it for now. I do have some really cool things coming up. So I would suggest signing up for my newsletter. And then you'll get the reminders for all the epic stuff coming up.
How do they sign up for the newsletter?
Oh, there's a link on my website too. It says like join the email list. It's right under the Etsy link. So it's just all right there.
And your website is
Chandrasangat.us.
okay. Cool. Yeah, I just want to
Bam.
make sure people got that and are able
Thank
to
you.
find it. Yes, yes,
Appreciate it.
yes.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to switch on over to Ahia so you guys can look at the chart for this week because we're going to talk about the astrology of Venus transiting through the sky. So what she is actually
Let's
doing,
do it.
what she is doing this week. First of all, she's in her transmutation phase still. This is a phase that started right after the Venus star point. It's a 47-day phase. She's still invisible in the sky. I'm going to let you guys know when she becomes visible in the sky because we're going to talk about it here in the show. She is in still doing the shift, getting ready. She's getting ready to like reappear. She has already gone through her big powerful transformation, which means us as a collective have gone through our big powerful transformation ourselves. It makes total sense to me. You're going to feel a lot of this Aries energy activation wherever Aries is in your chart, which we're going to go over when we go through each of the zodiac signs tonight. And we're under now the Aries star point. So Aries is a strong energy for the next 9 months in your chart. It's like an activation of this area of your life. She is about to finish, if you can see in the chart, she's about to finish her transit through Aries. This is actually the chart of the new moon. We have a new moon this weekend, by the way. So this is kind of a big aspect of this week's forecast here tonight. It is the new moon in Aries, which is the new moon of the astrological year, of the new year. So this is setting intentions, not just for right now, but really for the whole year until next spring season, till we have the new moon in Aries then. So it's a big, big deal. It's a very powerful moon. And look at all of this Aries going on here. You got Venus in Aries. Let me do a little bit of marking this up. You have Venus in Aries, Eris. You've got the sun, the moon, Ceres, which is, so this guy here is, she's the hidden planet. Ceres is the goddess of nurturing. You got Mercury and you got Chiron. So it's like the healing power of Chiron, our mind, our nurturing energy, our emotions, our soul, our intense kind of like warrioress goddess vibes, our relationships. All of these things are themes that are coming up with this moon that is starting, that is coming, that is showing up, and it's going to be exact at 22 degrees, which is also a beautiful number. Like 22 is a really, really powerful number. And that is where this moon is actually happening. It's going to be on Sunday. So we're going to be doing the ceremony, the astrology Saturday night and the ceremony Sunday evening. So that's what's happening there. Next week, she's going to enter Taurus. So next week, we're going to be talking about Venus in Taurus.
Oh my God.
Which is significant because that is her dignified sign. So she's about to enter this, like, she's going through this
thank God.
intense Aries transits. Yeah. And then she's going to be like, all right, now I'm in my full power in Taurus. So we'll be talking about that next week. But some of the transits that are happening this week is Venus is going to be sextiling Jupiter. She's going to be a part of this new moon stellium in Aries, and she's also going to be squaring Pluto. So those are the three main things that are going to be happening. So, the stellium, she's a part of the stellium. She's going to be sextiling Jupiter, who's over here in Aquarius, and then making a square to Pluto, who is over here in Capricorn. So there's kind of a lot, like, in terms of like conflicts that may come up, but I think that Pluto is forcing us, it's like it's sobering us, it's keeping us like focused on what we need to focus, and Jupiter is guiding us into, aligning with and ushering in Aquarian age energies. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like Jupiter is already at 25 degrees of Aquarius. It's like flying through Aquarius.
No.
It is going to, I know,
I
but
like
it's going to
Jupiter in
retrograde.
Aquarius.
Yeah, it's going to retrograde back into Aquarius. It's going to go into Pisces.
Oh, good.
And then it'll retrograde back into Aquarius, and then it'll be like a 6-month retrograde. So there is more Aquarius coming, but the significance of him flying through the sign and then coming back and revisiting is important. It's like an important thing for us during the retrograde. But the flying through is like, whoa, what is going on?
So
there?
is it in shadow now then? Like, will
I
it come
think,
back to this?
Actually, it may be. It may be. I would have to check, but I'm not exactly sure. But it may
Okay.
be. It actually may be in shadow. Yeah. Right now the planets are all still direct, so that's like, you notice the fast energies, like things that are happening now. You can't wait. Don't wait till later. Do it now, and that's why we just like signed up for trainings and are doing all this stuff, because we're like, we can't wait. There's no time to wait right now. Because once the retrogrades start, which is towards like the end of April, the energy is going to completely shift. And that door that feels like it's all like flying forward is going to slow down. The door is going to kind of close. So just think of this week as, intense, because it's a new moon. And that is what I'm going to focus on with the, where is this new moon happening? Because Venus is a part of it. And it's also an Andromeda starseed portal. An Andromeda portal, which is about liberating the soul. So that's what we're going to focus on this week. But Pluto is bringing in a lot of intensity. Jupiter is expanding. I mean, there's like kind of a lot.
If it's going to square Pluto, then it's going to square, it's going to exactly oppose my Pluto. That's wild.
Because your Pluto's in Libra. Oh, yeah, mine too.
My Pluto's in Libra, but Pluto is squaring my Pluto right now.
Mine is at, I think my Pluto is at 29 of Libra. So yeah, there's going to be an opposition. Yeah. It's kind of a lot. That's a lot for relationships. The squares to Pluto can always be like heavy. You may feel a heaviness. Hopefully not, because we are moving into a dark moon. So you got to remember, this week is a dark moon. Up until the new moon on Sunday night, when the moon starts growing in the crescent phase, we're going to feel these kind of intense, kind of, dark energies. So not dark in the sense of like scary, but dark in the sense of like inner, going within, introspective. Don't go out and like change the world. Like this is a very introspective time. Every time the moon moves into its balsamic phase, and that's what
especially
we're going to experience
in Pisces, because that's where it's going to be going through before it gets to the Aries.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
which is very emotional and just very deep and watery.
Yeah, Pisces can feel very much like emotional and also intuitive, though. You can it's a message. So today is actually
that's true.
Where's the moon exactly at today? I know today it entered Pisces, but I want to see where it's at. Oh, of course. Right now, the moon is exactly at 3 degrees of Pisces in Fomalhaut. Like it just entered as we started the show. So today is a moon portal. If you have my book, Stargates, which you can get in the Etsy shop, today is a moon portal day, but it's exactly happening right now during the show. And I knew that it was going to be happening during the show, but I forgot until this moment. So this is a powerful Archangel Gabriel energy. It's a portal for the messenger of God. So the messages are going to be like on point, powerful, strong tonight. I'm really excited. So there we go. That's my little spiel. And now we're going to go into the readings. And I've got my tarot cards and my Avalon cards tonight. And I did want to pull a collective reading for everybody. So maybe I'll do that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull one of the shaman cards real quick. And then if you can check what's happening in the chat, that would be awesome. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's see.
Lots of Aries energy flowing. Can't wait for Venus to enter Taurus. Hallelujah. I agree. I'm a Libra. I would much rather have Venus not oppose me.
Not oppose me. Yeah.
And be where it's happy.
Totally. All right. So we got
feel the heaviness coming on.
Caterpillar energy.
Ooh.
Which is kind of an intense looking caterpillar.
Whoa. Dude.
Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but
it's a cool
really,
looking caterpillar.
Like a cat caterpillar. But the card says opportunity. Opportunity. This is transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses. Wow. Wow. The energy of caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here you are being asked to revise your dreams. This is it. If it looks like and smells familiar, if it looks and smells familiar, step away from for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you at this moment. That's so Aries. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of luxury is continuing with the same thinking and behavior of lunacy. Sorry. The definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses to surprise yourself and startle others. Ooh. Eliciting a smile or a frown or look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for the permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, baby.
That was a big one.
I like that. It matches perfectly. Like that just put
Yeah,
into
it does.
words everything that we're really experiencing and feeling right now.
That really matches the Pisces moon. The whole getting out of habitual patterns. Yeah. That
It's the transcendence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
OMG. All right.
All
let's
right.
find out.
So
Who's
let's
next?
do this.
Who's gonna be first? All right, let's see.
Time to get my crystal ball.
Somebody was there. Here we go. Here we go. Leo.
All right.
Da-da-dun.
Leo. So the energies
right,
of the week for
Leo.
Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus are happening. New moon is in your 9th, and Pluto is in the 6th. And I added Pluto because of the square. I want you to know where you're going to feel maybe a little bit of the challenges. So 9th house of spirituality. For you, this new moon is an activation of your spiritual integration, understanding, new beginnings. You might learn something new. You might sign up for something new this week to learn, to expand your horizons. This moon is an initiation to expand your horizons. And where you're going to feel the challenge is making that work and dealing with your daily life.
Oh, wow.
So like,
Wow.
so you've got like your journey that you're on. How does that relate to your life, your daily life, and your health and all of that? Those two things are in communication this week. That's what I got for Leo.
Oh man. All right, let's find out what's in store from these cards.
Leo is always first. That's hilarious.
Ooh, Leo. Electric eel spirit.
Wow.
Listen to this. Bring your ideas to life. Is that not the most perfect 9th house, 6th house combination?
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Like the 9th house of in spiritual integration, but it's the house of Sagittarius, right? It's the house of where we
Jupiter.
become masters, where we take the ideas into the next level, where we take the beliefs and we learn new beliefs. And this is saying bring them to life, which is the 6th house, work, everyday life. And it's very Virgo energy. So yeah, electric eel spirit. Okay, first of all, I want to say how cool this card is. It's so blue. I'm like loving how blue it is. And let me see. Yeah, it's got these like really beautiful drawings. I mean, it's just amazing. And what I'm getting from this is just that, like, take advantage of this new moon, because that's what we're talking about. All the energy in Aries, which is a let's get it done energy.
Mm-hmm.
Take advantage of the new moon to set really important, powerful intentions and bring them to life. Like, use the square to Pluto to your benefit.
Yeah.
Use the moon to propel you into the next level of wherever you need to take your ninth house.
Yeah.
Use the moon to set some deep intentions, because we know that as we keep going further and further and further down the rabbit hole, further and further and further into this new reality, into whatever you want to call it, the new earth, the new universe, we know that the more we go in, the more sensitive the energies are to our intentions, to our thoughts. We can literally make our thoughts into reality really, really quickly right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the universe is all steam, full steam ahead
Yeah.
right now. All engines on, full steam ahead, go, go, go. And it's making everything happen really quickly, and it's very sensitive. The veil is very thin. So it's time to use that and make sure that you have really powerful intentions, and you go for the gold. Go for the gold. I keep hearing this, like, I see this like golden light. Go for the gold. Go for like the Leo. Go for the fifth house energy that you bring to life, and just freaking do it. Do it, Leo.
Yeah. So over here you
Yeah.
got the Four of Swords.
Ooh.
So this is about taking the time to process, taking the time to meditate, taking the time for yourself, taking time out, relaxing, resting, because I feel like there's something big coming up for you. The only reason you would need to do that is to get ready, like to prepare for something. And the next card you get is the Stag, which is about pride and leadership. So that makes sense. It's like you're
Wow.
stepping into your power as a leader
Oh my
in your
God.
own way, in your own life, and that's very Leo, like pride and leadership, very very Leo. So this is a time,
Get
this is a
ready.
week for you to rest, because when the new moon comes, it's really going to activate something very strong for you. I just want to say real quick, I was supposed to be using Don's hotspot, so I asked him to bring his phone so I can switch over. So when he gets here, we'll do the switch real
Okay.
quick. But yeah,
Got
and it'll
it.
freeze for a second for you guys, but it's like it's kind of been an issue for us. So when he's here, I'm supposed to use
Yeah.
his hotspot, and I forgot I'm using mine. I don't want mine to run out,
Oops.
so that when he leaves, mine runs out and I can't go live.
I
So
think I don't think this will be that challenging for Leo. I think it'll be challenging because the energy generally feels like we need to be going, going, going. But Leo, you can tap into your own energy of, like, you're the lion. Like, you mostly chill, right? The lion literally mostly chills. So that's what it's saying. Like, just do you, chill, because you're about to go on a hunt,
right,
right?
right, yeah, yeah, and it makes sense. This is very much Leo energy for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
There
I
we
like
go.
that.
All right, who's next? Who is next? The Cauldron of Destiny. Oh. Very nice.
Aquarius. Ooh,
Aquarius.
the
Right on the
opposing,
other side.
the opposition.
We went to the other side of the zodiac.
All right, Aquarius. This new moon in Aries is happening in your third house. So this is a new beginning in communication. It could be communication with your siblings. This is also, I don't usually talk about this, but this is also the house of the High Priestess. So this is High Priestess energies too. But this is like, okay, you're getting ready to speak your mind. You're getting ready to express yourself. Getting ready to connect to your truth and teach about it. And in the 12th house, you've got Pluto, who's like bringing in a little bit of the challenge. So what's the challenge? What's the square between the 3rd and the 12th house? It's basically tapping into your intuition so that you are communicating what you're supposed to communicate. Like I feel like get the
Mhm.
ego out of the way so that you can really communicate and say the things that you're supposed to say. I think that's what that Pluto is like magnetizing you to the 12th house. So bringing up spirituality, spiritual things, your divine essence, connection to your higher self, so that you can then express that through your voice. So it's
Wow.
kind of strong. Yeah, it's very strong. So that's what we get for
Okay, and
Aquarius.
then you got, whoa. Ooh, swan spirit. Look at how pretty that is. And it is time for a deep dive.
Whoa.
That's exactly what the energy is saying in the astrology. I think
Yeah.
weren't you saying
Yeah.
the messages are going to be on point?
Yeah. Yeah. I was saying that. Oh,
It's
that's
like they're
funny.
all the same. We're saying the same thing in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the swan is the one that goes into the void and goes into the void without fear, with faith. Goes into the void not without a lot of fear, but with faith. It believes that it's going to be safe, that it's going to be okay, and it comes back a swan. So it goes in an ugly duckling, and because it has faith in God and trusts the journey into the void, it comes back as this beautiful transformed being of the swan. And that's what the energy is right now. It's Pluto. It's Pluto. It's transformation. But Pluto in your 12th house is going into the void of the unknown to come out and be able to share all of the beautiful things that you have to share, Aquarius.
Yeah.
Like if you're this is the time. Like, we're all ready to hear what you have to say,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all ready to understand what the beep is going on, because none of us know what the beep is going on. Aquarius knows,
Mm-hmm.
but it only makes sense in the mind of an Aquarius right now, and we need to know. Like, I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I'm talking to you,
So
Aquarius.
over
Yeah,
here,
so there you
yeah,
go.
you get the Page of Swords. And it's interesting because the swords is a mental energy. It is the mind.
Mhm.
The Page of Swords can represent restlessness. So I can see that. I can definitely see that, feeling a little bit restless as we move into this moon. Also, a lot of energy and very talkative energy. So a lot of expression, but it's
Mhm.
also about bringing a message that will come through as you speak. So it's about trusting your voice. And then look at this. Trust is the next card that you get. So it's just like trust the energies, trust the wisdom that's coming through you, because you're the one that has it and you're the one that's sharing it. So boom.
Bam.
There you go.
Bam, Aquarius.
There you go.
There you go. Number 3. Oh, wow. There you go. Popped out. Popped right out like me. Virgo.
Ooh, all right. Here we go. Virgo. So Virgo, this new moon is happening in your 8th house. So initiating change, deep, soulful transformation and change, and then squaring Pluto in the 5th house of creativity.
Mm.
I feel like this is like, are you aligned? Are you aligned? Like, is your passion? Pluto is transiting your 5th house, like magnetizing you to that energy, like asking you to pay attention. Are you aligned with what's in the future? What are you setting yourself up for? I feel like is really the message. Are you setting yourself up to like move, like to activate your creativity, to activate your passion, or are you setting yourself up where you're not going to get to express any of it? Anyways, that's what I'm getting.
Okay, wow. Okay. So, you got Squirrel Spirit. Squirrel Spirit is about believing in yourself. And what I'm getting for you, Virgo, is that, yeah, this is an intense transformation, and you have to have faith in that you will make it out, but more than that, that you will make it out a champion. It's not like you're going to survive it. You're going to win the game.
Mm.
right? You're going to win the race. You're going to win the battle. You're going to win whatever. You're more than going to come out of whatever this is. You're going to come out on top. You just have to have trust and faith in all of your inner being's guidance right now. It's very, very important for you to listen to the core, the very, very core that always knows.
Mm-hmm.
You always know. You just have a very deep inner, very, very deep inner knowing. You just know. So listen to that. Listen to that, because that's going to take you to your biggest, most epic and beautiful dream life.
Nice. Okay. So I am going to go through these cards real quick and then we're going to switch hotspot because he just brought me the phone. All right. So, Six of Swords. This is interesting, but this is beautiful because the Six of Swords is about leaving the choppy waters so that you can get to more calm waters. So when you're feeling the choppy energy, the crazy kind of choppy waters, what you're getting ready for is to move into something more beautiful and relaxing. And that makes sense. That makes sense. The change that is coming, you know, 8th house, new moon, the change is going to be intense, but at the same time, it will initiate something that where you will feel really, really good. And the Avalon card is about communication. So communication is going to be very, very important for you to pay attention to what you're saying, communication with, you know, not your spirit guides as well, all of that stuff. So
there you go.
Very, very amazing.
Wow.
I am going to just kind of switch over real quick.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
I have to take care of a diabetes thing.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do the little switch over right now. But yeah, so very, very strong energies for Virgo, for sure. Now I'm just making sure that I can actually access the hotspot, and I'm gonna. So when I switch over, you guys, it might freeze for a minute, and then it'll come back. So don't freak out. Let me actually take this out like this. So we know nothing's happening right now. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me even see if I can even see them here. I may not be able to do this, but I'm hoping that I can do it. And I learned to be alone. Oh God, you guys, I'm gonna learn to sing that song. Yes, this one. Let's see if it says it's good.
I need to plug in a USB cable, yeah.
All right, we are good. Are we back? Are we back?
Gosh, I'm sorry, guys.
Let us know if you're
something into my
back. If
computer.
you're back. Haran! Haran!
Run!
Haran, I'll be right
Run!
back. Okay, I'm going to turn on the
Oh my
chat
God, come on.
here. Are we back? I think we
go.
are. Chandra's like all up, looking at her side.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so.
I needed to plug in my headphones. They're dying.
Oh my God, that's funny. Channel for Grace is live. All right, I just want to have the chat here as well.
Channel for Grace.
Okay, thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. I just need to save my little hotspot for my ceremony this weekend because that's what I really want it for.
Oh yeah, we need it.
That's what I really want it for.
We need you, Jai. I can't go a full moon or a new moon without your ceremony.
All right, so here
Who's
we
next?
go. Here we go.
We're gonna go. All right,
Gemini?
Libra.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, here we go. Libra. Libra. You have this new moon in your 7th house. Okay, yeah, so I remember talking about this last week where you may feel like this may be an initiation to a new relationship. This could be a new relationship for you. Something is beginning for you in the house of relationships. So it could be a new relationship, or it could also be a new partnership, a new business, a new project. Something with
it to a new.
Can you
level.
tell them in the chat that I'm working on it? Okay, there, it's back. Now it's coming back. I don't know why I did that.
There it is.
I'm
I really
sorry.
like that. Let's go wherever that one goes. That was going. I want to get on that.
You guys,
chariot.
I know. We left for a second. Okay. So what did I say? What was the last thing I said?
You were like, that was a big deal. This is a big
Oh
deal.
my God. And then it died. Okay. I stopped talking when it went down. So basically, this is a big deal happening in your 7th house of relationships, a new beginning in relationships or new beginning in projects where you're working with other people. And then the Pluto in the 4th is interesting because that's the house of the home. So it could be it's like affecting you at your home, like your relationships at home and what is home to you and your family or soul family. And those are big energies. Those are powerful energies. That's Libra right there.
Okay, let's see what we got in the cards. Libra got bee spirit. We got bee spirit this week. And this is about sweet results await. I feel this. I'm a Libra, but I'm feeling this energy. There's something about the work you've been putting in all this time turning into something that is very rewarding, that feels, which is interesting, very Venusian in Taurus. Like if the thing that's coming for Libra is very Venus and Taurus energy, which obviously Venus will be in Taurus really soon, but it's like this week with the new moon, what you can set your intentions for are to really receive a lot of sweetness into your life, almost like a little bit of a break or a vacation, but not necessarily, right? Because it's bee spirit. So you're going to still be working, but you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor as you continue to work. So it makes work feel like a vacation. That's what I'm getting.
And the bee
Whatever
is
it is
also
that's
very
coming.
much connected to the 7th house because the bees always work together in
Yes.
community. Yeah.
Totally.
You literally
Working together in the home.
You pulled the high priestess. So there you go. High priestess is about being empowered, being in your power, being at your best. So this is a journey that's going to begin because you also get the birth and rebirth card.
Yeah.
So birth and rebirth into your full powers.
That's a cool card. Is that like a forest regrowing itself?
I don't know, but it is a forest here, but maybe it is. Yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking about, guys, and this may be true for Libra. You know when like St. Helens erupted and it like literally annihilated the whole forest where it like was there, but then literally in like I watched a documentary about it because I lived in the Northwest for many years and I geeked out on everything Northwest and I watched a documentary about it and it was like because what happened was in very very short amount of time, like 3-4 years, the forest was already like blooming again. And that's the energy that I get from that card is that like resilient epic earth spirit regrowing itself out of what a lot of people consider was like a catastrophe, but in reality was just like required to be able to bring all that new growth. Because also what it did was brought a bunch of minerals and like whoa
Boom, baby.
a bunch of minerals into the land, right? Like from the lava and the ash and all that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And then
Rebirth.
it's Libra and it's the 7th house, which Venus rules. So like if Venus is straight up in your 7th house, like there's some activation there for sure already with Venus transiting your 7th. So the relationship is like the theme for you right now.
Wow. All right. Let's see.
Okay, doke.
Can't wait
to play.
Oh, who's that? There you go.
Give it all, baby. Give it all, baby. Give it all. Yeah, baby.
There you go. It like
sorry.
popped out. It like did like a supple. I gotta say a rabbit. I mean a frog.
A
A
rabbit?
frog. I'm like.
Oh my
Sorry,
God,
my
that
brain
was
doesn't work anymore. It's okay.
Jai's
It was
just
like
crazy.
poof, and it popped out onto the side of the bowl.
I'm going to say this one thing. I'm going to say this one thing before we go into Gemini, okay?
Let's do it.
After I had my session, you guys, it felt like all of this energy was cleared. Like the sessions are healing just to have them.
Oh, snap.
Like we didn't even get to like the subconscious part. We're gonna go back to it when we get a chance. But I felt so I've been feeling like cleared and so much happier. It's crazy. Okay, Gemini, 11th house, new moon in your 11th, which is all about sharing your gifts with the world and like showing up for the people. It's the people, yeah. And then in your 8th house, that's Pluto's in your 8th.
Oh.
Okay, so Pluto has been kind of doing its little thing for a while now.
That was the I'm gonna barf.
So you've been feeling this already though. This is not
That's
new though.
Pluto
This
right
is not
now
new.
for Gemini.
This is just a square. It's just a square. So it's like, okay, death, change, and transformation in relationship to how you're showing up, how you're sharing your gifts, how you're being with the people. And this can be friends, acquaintances, all that stuff. But really, it's like the people, the people, the starseeds, you know. If you are a Gemini that does work with other people, this is where you're going to feel this. So like the change. So, here it is. Go with the changes and go with the flow. Don't resist the change because it will lead you to exactly where you need to be to help the people. That's what's coming through. That's it right there.
Whoa, okay. There we go.
All right.
I almost flew off the planet right there. Ooh, moth spirit. What does it say? Surrender now. Go with the flow and surrender.
All right.
But look at how beautiful. It's really red. I like see all the reds, oranges, and yellows in here. And I feel that. I feel that you're like the moth. Almost like the phoenix. This moth card always makes me think of the phoenix. Like it's like drawn to the fire, but then it like resurfaces.
That's the 8th house.
Yeah. It resurfaces into an epic new self. And that's the thing about it. You have to surrender. What was I just saying? Like that that you're experiencing, and then you were like, I need to just go with it. That's totally it.
Because I knew it was happening, and I knew that I was straight up like, so usually I freak out because like things like that freak me out. But I usually just like, it's like, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. We need to go. It's time to go. So it was like, it definitely was an energy of surrendering. Look at this. We get the Knight of Cups.
Ooh, I like that horse.
Yeah, he's a cool horse. So what's the Knight of Cups? It is like, well, it's like the knight in shining armor that shows up and is like, I want you. But it's more than that. Because it represents the universe coming to you with the full cup. It's like, here's the cup. The universe, the Holy Grail. It's like, it's the delivering. It's the delivering of the cup, the full cup. So it's like you get it all. We also get the serpent, which is about knowledge and healing in this card. Whoa, it's like see-through, but you can see him. What is going on? Okay, so that's it right there. Yeah, the serpent. So this is the Kundalini energy. I feel Ophiuchus vibes. Like the mystical, the magical, the mystery schools and all that good stuff. Well,
South Node Sag, right?
Oh my God, that's right. That's right. Yeah. South Node on Ophiuchus, and tapping into the wisdom that comes from the Akashic records and the ancient, traditions and all of that. And it's
all of this requires that surrender.
The cup is the Holy Grail. It's like, it's here. Like, so when you tap in and you surrender everything, you receive everything. You receive it all. You can drink it. Holy moly.
Oh, wow. That was intense.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, there we go,
Okay.
Gemini.
We don't mess around out here in the Venus world. Okay. Sagittarius.
Woo!
What's up with all
Okay.
these oppositions
Dude,
today?
I like that. I like that. Okay, so Sag. New moon in your 5th. Okay, so this is like very powerful creative activation for you. So this is your creativity. This is your, okay, Sag, moon, Venus, rising in Venus. What the hell did I just say? Sag, moon, sun, rising in Venus.
It took me like a whole 3 seconds to hear it and process and then laugh about it.
Okay, this is when I talk too fast. That's what happens. I like trip over my words. So this is an activation of your creative powers, your childlike innocence. Like you need to be in your sacred space of creativity, which is allowing your inner child to come through. Now Pluto is in your 2nd. So he has been changing. He has been like, you're going through a lot of changes in terms of like your values and how you bring money in and your abundance and all that stuff. But at the same time, this is like, how can your creativity lead to more success and more abundance in your life? What needs to be resolved so that you can bring more abundance? You can magnetize that to you. That's what I'm getting.
Damn,
So
that's
there we
pretty
go.
deep. That's kind of
Yeah.
intense for Sag.
Yeah.
I mean it's just a huge transformation. So what we have here is brown bear spirit. Look at how beautiful it is.
Wow. Yeah. I love that.
Brown bear spirit, take time out. Take time out. What I feel from this card is an immense amount of energy and love that is just there waiting. Like a really powerful bear, but just kind of like when the bear's chilling eating honey. But then if it like feels like it can like ravage through a whole campsite. Right? Like it's like a lot of potential energy. And I feel like it's really wise. It's become wise. So it no longer has to, this bear no longer has to be impulsive.
I like those like little feather, like the
Because
feathers.
I know, dude. And it's also so
It's
like
whoa.
cute. Like, look at how cute. Like, this bear is totally inner childing it right now.
I know, right?
Like, I know I'm a bear,
Like he
but
can
I
maul
want to
you.
wear some jewelry and feathers because it makes me feel good. And like, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Let yourself feel good. Let yourself reach into that energy because you have a lot of potential there. You have a lot of potential for creativity when you let yourself goof off. It's about goofing off. That's what I'm getting.
Yes, that's what I get from that card too, for sure. Yeah, the goofing off, the bear goofing off. Look at this. You get the hermit.
Ooh, and the bear. Hello.
The hibernation. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So oh my God. There's an Ankh. Oh my God. He's like smoking something. Look at that. It's on fire.
Oh shit, he's about to drink the fire.
So there's an Ankh. This is pretty intense. This is like Thoth energy for sure. But look at this. It's kind of green, so the mystery.
Ooh.
Dude, yes.
The mystery schools of what? The mystery schools of
ancient Egypt, the mystery schools of Isis.
Isis. Yeah.
This is it. This is that the hermit mode will awaken, tap you into because you're the wisdom keepers. Sagittarius.
That's what the bear said. Take time out.
There you go. And then the dark moon will get you ready for like the mysteries.
OMG.
Initiation. Major initiation.
Whoa.
For sure. There we go, Sag.
Beautiful. Oh my God, I can't wait. I better hear all about it, Sag. I better. Pisces.
All right.
Wait.
There we are. So Pisces, the moon, new moon in your second house. So wow, this is like a new beginning of abundance coming in. You better get ready to set some epic, what is it called? Intentions and goals that are related to like money and abundance coming in. And you've got Pluto in your 11th. So Pluto is like really changing your world as you knew it in terms of like, who am I here to serve? Who are my people? You know, what am I here to share? What are my gifts? The way that you can access all of that is by remaining like firm and grounded. That's very much second house. Remaining firm and grounded into your value system and your belief system, because if that's changing too much, like who are you serving? You know, who are you here to share with? That's kind of what's coming through for me anyways.
That's interesting for Pisces to the need to find an anchor in those watery, realms that you live in.
Mm-hmm.
Find that anchor. And
Yeah,
let's see.
Totally.
Maybe we will see what that anchor is. What is the anchor? Oh, lion spirit.
Damn.
And it is be generous of spirit.
Wow.
I think the anchor is gratitude.
Oh.
Gratitude.
Loyalty too.
The attitude of gratitude. To? That's true. Lions are very loyal, but this card is saying be generous. I think it's because when you come from gratitude, you're more generous. And when you're more generous and you come from gratitude, you just keep receiving. Mm-hmm. I think that's it. The second house transit of abundance. It's about gratitude and about standing in your power too, because I see a lot of power.
Yeah, you're right.
Lion.
The gratitude is what brings in the abundance.
I think that's the anchor. That's the thing that you need to ground yourself with is gratitude.
Eliza says the book meaning of that card has made me cry before, just saying.
Yeah.
So you get the judgment card, but look at this card. Look at the image in it. Look at that. It's like the preparation for something. Getting ready. And I feel you are embodying the what is that? What do you call that? The thing. The
mummy?
Yeah. The sarcophagus or something? Or the mummy? Mm-hmm. It's like you can embody both of these energies at the same time, but where are you moving what direction are you moving? That will determine like the judgment, right? Are you being taken this way or are you being taken that way? Like you're at this spot where like, okay, if I'm ready for the next phase, how do I know which way I'm going to go? What have you been doing to back up the direction that you actually want to go? Because now it's taking you there. Like it's just happening because you already took the action and it's like, there's no going back. It's kind of intense. You get the Earth Fairy, which is about physical health, grounding, and foundations. Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, look how cool.
It's beautiful. Stay connected.
Like butterfly wings.
Stay grounded. There you go. Pisces.
Wow. Amazing. Oh, nice.
Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. I appreciate your presence.
Oh, who's this? Cancer.
All right. Cancer, sun, moon, Venus, and rising. New moon in your 10th. I like that. That's what I was saying. So like for me, even though I'm a Gemini rising, this is kind of really my reading. The other one is more like esoteric, symbolic reading. This one's really more the astrological. So I can feel this energy. So you've got the new moon in your 10th house. This is an activation for career, taking action towards career, initiating things in career, or if you don't have a career, you know what I mean? Because like that's kind of a modern word. Think about life path. It's the same thing, your path.
Oh,
An
damn.
activation of your path, how you're showing up here in the world. And this is where the new moon is activating you in your life. And then Pluto is in your 7th. So relationships and also releasing, because Pluto is about letting go and releasing, allowing change to happen. I mean, I can feel this so intensely in my life where things are changing, things are moving, and there's endings because there's new beginnings. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
you're moving so quickly into the new
Some
beginnings that the
relationships are
endings are
ending
like,
because there's a new begin. Like you're needed somewhere else, and you don't need you should not be wasting your time on right now. No one should be wasting their time doing what they do not like or do not love. Like that is over. That world is over, you guys. I hope you understand that if you don't like something, you need to stop doing it. Because the universe will just keep holding you in that vibration. Because right now it's like an instant yes, right? It's like a little sunstone. It's an instant yes. So what you can get and have everything you want, but you need to trust and you need to take that leap of faith.
bam,
Yeah.
give it to me, Gemini. I'm listening. Let's see. What's the card? What is the card? Wait, did we just?
Yeah, I just did the houses. So go ahead.
Okay. I lost
Chandra
myself
got
for a
lost.
second. I flew off the planet.
She got lost in the
Okay.
game.
Crow, spirit. Co-create
magic.
with spirit. Co-create. It's about co-creating. We've read this one before. This is about having that faith to go into the magic. It's about creating magic by going with spirit. I think this is exactly what you were just saying. I think that's why it came out right now for Cancer's reading, because you were talking to everybody, but I think it's very much for people who have this in their 10th house. And it is about creating with spirit. In other words, stop doing the shitty things you don't like, because that is not going to take you to the next level. This is. The crow is going to take you to the next level. But dude, you have to have an intense amount of faith in order to get there. And I know that you and I, Jai, talk about this all the time because we've like entered a new phase of life where we're just like, you know what? If spirit doesn't, like, at least for me, I'm like, I got to have the faith and I got to go with spirit, because like everything else I've tried literally blew up my life. So I'm done with that. And I'm going with spirit, but that takes a ton of faith. And we're in a new phase, but for a lot of people, this is new. And so you have to just go with it. Just go with it. Just trust. Trust, because it is, just like you said, really, really fast right now. Really, really fast. That the manifestation is happening quickly, because what is doing is when you release the stuff that's holding you down. This is the opposite of Pisces, right? Because I was talking about the anchor, but in this case, the anchor that's anchoring you is not allowing you to be free. It's not a thing that keeps you grounded in a good way. It's a thing that's keeping you at the bottom of the ocean where you don't want to be because it's murky there. You'd rather be floating where the sun is. On the surface, where you can be happy and surf on a surfboard and surf the waves and be with the dolphins and play. That's what we all want. So when we release the stuff, then the universe immediately just goes like, because it's already trying to pull us up. It's constantly trying to pull us up. The only ones not allowing that are ourselves, holding ourselves down by holding on to the crap that we should really let go of.
And look at this.
So that's what it is.
8 of Swords.
Whoa.
So the 8 of Swords, if you remember the traditional image of the 8 of Swords, she's like blindfolded and tied up, and the swords are around her. And this is about not seeing. This is about feeling like you're trapped in something, but it's fears. And fear is really like I heard this the other day. Fear is only for entertainment purposes only in this world.
I love that.
Me too. Me too. So take your blinders off, because the minute you see what it actually is, you're not going to be scared. You're not going to be scared. Did the Leo King say that? You're not going to be scared.
I don't know.
I think he did, in full disclosure. But you're not going to be scared. Okay. Take off the blindfolds. Stop being afraid, because you're like the fear is fake. Right? It's fake. It's not, there's nothing, you won't be scared. It's not that there's nothing to be afraid of. It's like it's like this, okay? Like, say for me, right? Like I can say I'm afraid of snakes, I'm afraid of scorpions, but if I actually ever saw one, I wouldn't actually be scared.
Yeah, it would be different.
I would be like, oh, there's a scorpion, how do we deal with it? Or, oh, there's a snake, we better walk away. Or I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be terrified. Like, I would just like react to the situation in a mature way. And that the fears, when you deal with things that are scary, that's what makes the fear go away, because you realize, oh, I'm actually not scared in this moment where I'm facing something that I thought I was afraid of. And that's what you need to let go of. And look at this, the water fairy, feelings and emotions of all things, right? So connecting to your emotions, connecting to your feelings is a big deal, right? This is Cancer energy, but it's also about like, let go of the fear. Just drop it. There's nothing to be afraid of. So there you go.
Man.
There you go.
I feel like that one was for everybody.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
All right, who's next? I mean, because I was feeling that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Kim says, yeah, I've seen both here in Sedona. I know. Scorpions aren't so bad.
And who do we have next? Scorpio.
Yeah. All right. Scorpio. Are you guys ready? Because there ain't no party like a Scorpio party, baby.
Woo!
All right, Scorpio. Okay, new moon in the 6th. Okay, so what this is saying is like, okay, your schedule may change, your daily life, your health, all of that may change a lot, because it's some you gotta go do something different with your life. Do something different with your everyday life. Do something different with your like when you wake up and I do this and then I do that. Like stop. You gotta change it up. But that's the hardest place to change things, right? Where you feel like you need your little routine. Aries is like, that's fine. You can have a new routine. You can do something new and exciting that's going to feel amazing for you. And then with Pluto in the 3rd, oh, that's the house of communication. You may be having a little bit of trouble, like with energies of communication, with being able to, no, you don't. No, I'm just kidding. With being able to like, basically, I don't need to be drunk.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
I just realized that
we fly off the planet just by breathing.
You don't want that. You don't want that. You know why? Because you don't want that because if you have that, then I get boring. I get stupid and bored.
Yeah.
Like I get boring. Anyways, okay. So you want me like crazy sober. So anyways, this is you're starting new things, new routines, and you might have to change the way you express yourself. You might have to change the way you communicate, but that's just part of the change, part of the shift. That's what's happening for Scorpio.
I'm going to tell you what your card is. You ready? Are you ready, Scorpio?
Yes.
Eagle spirit. Yeah.
Such a savage.
Dude, look at how
Look
epic
at him. He's the king.
Dude. Look at those big old talons.
Oh, shit. We got the star.
Go get it, Scorpio. Spirit has your back. Bam. That's it.
That's it.
Go get
All
it.
right,
That's
all
what
right,
I
all right, all
hear.
right, right.
Go get it. Go get it
So
with
the
your big
star,
old
yeah,
talents.
go for your dreams, man. Go find your dreams.
Yes.
Go follow them. Your hopes and your dreams are coming true. Connect to the stars. Know your starseed ancestry. Mystery schools.
Mm.
Aquarian age.
Mm.
Ushering the Aquarian age. All of these energies are like showing up here with the star card. The wind fairy. Thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. Okay, so
Whoa.
this is time for
And
you.
that's
You gotta
very
think
much
about
eagle.
it. You gotta think about it. Yeah, process it. See that higher perspective. It's about a higher perspective,
Hmm.
Scorpio. I love it.
The eagle is also the symbol for Scorpio.
I know. And so, yeah, yeah. And the
Yeah.
snake, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Dang, Scorpio. Ain't no party like Scorpio party. There you go. Scorpio brings it on. All right. We got Aries.
Whoa.
First
Here we
house
go.
transit.
Oh my God, that's right, dude. This is like a new you. Okay, so this is your time to like sit down and make a little list. Like, what do I want? I want like a tight ass. No, I'm just kidding. What do I want? I
I'm gonna write that down.
We're gonna get canceled. I didn't even change it. Hold on, let me change it. Damn. Okay, that was not Scorpio, but hey, you got a little Scorpio flair there. So, you gotta make your list. You gotta say, what do I want for myself? Like, what do I want to embody? Do you want like a new body? Because this is your identity. Like, what do you want? Like, this is a manifestation of like what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to show up, how people see you. First house. So you can make your little magic list and be like, this is what I want because this is who I'm going to become. And the new moon is going to be like, you got it.
Bam.
Boom.
So where's Pluto at?
Ooh, in your 10th house.
Okay, Pluto blowing up the career.
Yeah, exactly. Pluto blowing out the other side. Okay, so just kidding.
Okay.
There you go. So
Right.
it's like who you want to be. You got to go through the change. You got to go through the transformation. You got to go, like, you have to surrender, but it's like you are changing. This is you. And when you change and when you step into your power, you are literally going to like bust open that 10th house. Oh my God.
Oh
just
man.
Julia? Is that
Okay, there we
Julia?
go. There we go. So, whoa,
Is that
we
Julia?
got 2 cards. Oh, that's the guinea pigs.
Oh, they're going crazy. What do we got?
Yeah.
Love you too,
We got
Rebecca.
mouse spirit, and it says tend to the small things. What I feel from this is what it's saying is pay attention to the details because they're really important right now in order for you to get to that next level. What you need to do is tend to the details right now, right before the new moon, because it's Wednesday. The new moon is what, Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
Yeah. So from now until Sunday, pay attention to the details, get the little things done, release all that stuff, and then on the new moon, blow off to the next level.
Yes. And look at this. You get the 7 of Wands. He's like fighting off some alligators there.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of gnarly. This is kind of intense. But okay, so this is Aries, very Aries though. Because this is about
Bastoni.
competition. This is challenge. This is a struggle. Stop struggling. Stop struggling. But it may feel like a struggle right now. It may feel like, oh, you're going through the muddy waters, you know, like you're trying to defeat something. Maybe what you're defeating, what you're struggling up against is, what do you got?
The moon in Pisces.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it feels like
It's the
for
water,
Aries.
right? The alligators are in the water. Yeah.
Well, for Aries, the moon in Pisces is 12th house. It's like, get me out of this so I can be in me. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. So maybe this card is saying in the next few days, it may feel a little bit like this, because you're like, I don't want to feel those things. I don't want to feel those things. But at the same time, it's like, let go of the struggle. Stop struggling, because you should allow yourself to process. This is the time of processing, because look at the card that we get next. The Queen. Straight
Bam!
up. Straight up. Woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. But I feel like you're like gonna step into Queen Bee status. Queen Bee status. Didn't Libra get the bee?
Yeah, that's why I'm dancing.
Queen Bee.
That's me.
Queen
Libra
bee.
Sun, Aries rising.
There you
Queen.
go.
The Queen
Queen
status. Except
But-
you got to get through this Pisces moon, which is pretty intense.
Yeah, it is.
For Aries is not easy. It's 12th house,
All
you know.
right.
So
There we go. There we go.
all right, who do we got next? We got what? 2 more? Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's
Taurus.
it gonna be?
It's gonna be Taurus.
Taurus.
Boom.
How did you
Okay.
know?
I don't know.
Okay. You get
Just-
more psychic as you go along.
All right. So Taurus. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the new moon is in your 12th house. Oh my God. So I feel like this is
Ooh.
activating new psychic abilities for you. It's like, so it's an initiation. It's a new beginning. It's a new year. It's the first new moon of the year. So we're doing the whole backwards thing with the moons. So we had the full moon before the new moon, but really this is the first new moon of the year. That's why this is a big deal. And it's an Andromeda portal, which means being connected to or aligning with liberation. It's about liberating yourself. So this is coming through for Taurus strongly. I don't think I talked about it for any other sign, but because it's your 12th house, divine, like release, freedom. The freedom to be your own to connect with your own higher self and to be in those higher dimensions. And Pluto is in your 9th. So that's a lot. Pluto, like the 9th and the 12th houses are what I call
12.
the spiritual houses. So this is like a big, strong spiritual kind of awakening, a new spiritual beginning for Taurus. And it may be challenging because it is an energy that doesn't like change. But at the same time, this is like, you're going to feel it, but in a different way. It's not going to be so physical. It's going to be more ethereal, more mind, more spiritual, more divine. That's the kind of change that's coming. That's the initiation that's coming. So there you go, Taurus.
Wow. Okay. And what we have here for the card is Turtle Spirit.
Oh, I love
Look at all the
that.
green. That's so Taurus. And
Oh,
you know what
I
it says?
love
Slow and steady wins the race. Is that not the most Taurus thing ever?
Dude, that's epic. Oh my God. Yeah. Like just go with it. Just go with it. You will be victorious. You get the 6 of Wands over here. Victory is arriving. It's just a matter of getting through the transition. Getting through the phase. And then you get the Frog, cleaning house and releasing emotional baggage.
Wow.
Dude, I
2
love
water animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I
The
feel
turtle, what I
yeah.
saw is like, because the turtle is about, it's the sea turtle, and it's a very earthy animal. It's also the keeper of the secrets of the ocean too, like the whales are. It's the keeper of the memories.
Mhm.
And it's a guide for a lot of the animals. And they
Mm.
go with the flow. It's very Taurus. And
Yeah.
it's about slow and steady wins the race, because the turtle, the sea turtle, literally, like, I mean, they go across the entire Pacific Ocean, but they like, you like get into the flow
Mhm.
of the 12th house of
Mhm.
Pisces. It's very much Pisces. This is a Taurus message, but it's a Pisces energy. So it's getting into the flow of what, like the current, right? They go into these like vortexes in the ocean, and the current takes them.
That's right. They surrender
right?
to the flow.
Yeah.
That's what the frog, so that's the frog. And it's saying if you do that, that's when the victory will come. That's when the achievements will show up. That's when you feel like the success has arrived because I've done what the universe was asking me to do. I wasn't resisting it. I wasn't, trying to do something different. So you're going to make progress if you follow the flow of what the universe wants you to do. And you're going to gain confidence too.
It's interesting for Taurus to have the 12th house energy because Taurus is a very like stuck kind of sign. It is the fixed earth sign. It's the most stuck sign.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So Taurus would really rather not flow. Like I would really rather just stay right here.
Yeah, just like be
but
in it.
that creates a lot of resistance. What this is saying, Taurus, is release the resistance. Be like the sea turtle. Because the sea turtle is basically you, but in the ocean. So
Oh,
like
I
be
love
like the
that.
sea
I
turtle
love that.
and flow with it because that is also you. You don't have to just always resist and just be like stuck in a place.
Mm-hmm.
You can flow and it will be so much smoother for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also responsible energy. It's a responsibility of being like, all right, I got to man up and I got to understand that, well, okay, that's totally sexist. But you get the expression, right? It's like I got to be responsible and I got to do the adult thing here and recognize that yeah, like I resist a lot of things and maybe I should stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Here we
Oh
go.
yeah, it's Capricorn. You already know.
Capricorn, we got the moon for you in the 4th. Okay. That's really interesting. New moon in Aries in the 4th house. Well, first of all, it can literally mean like in a literal sense, because the 4th house has to do with the home. So a new home, a new home environment, maybe you're remodeling. I mean, literally, those are like the physical things. But the emotional or the sort of relationship aspects of the 4th house is the family. But it's not just like, oh, my mom and
The
dad, like
feeling of
it's the
home.
feeling of
The feeling
home
of home.
and the feeling of family and also soul family, because now we're dealing with, okay, we're beyond the physical family. We're dealing with soul family now. In my readings anyways. I don't really you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes yes, but like I think mostly it's like really the soul family that's getting an activation. So new soul family coming. Remember, Venus is conjunct this Aries stellium. So for everything that we talked about too, this is very much relationship things. And then of course, I mean, you're going through like major first house stuff.
Ooh.
Pluto is in your first house. So you're changing yourself, and it only makes sense that everything else will change also, including who you feel at home with, where you feel at home, all that stuff, your environment, your home environment, all of that. So that's what I got.
Yeah, how yourself relates to the home and the feeling of home and how you perceive from a new standpoint of the new you, how you perceive home and what the feeling of home will change because you are changing.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different. So the card that you got, Capricorn, is Beaver Spirit. Julia was just asking me if there was a beaver card in here.
Aww.
She's been really tapping into the beavers actually. And this one is about laying a solid foundation. So the beavers build the dam, but first it takes a lot of work to create the first part of the dam. Because the most important part, the foundation, the part that needs to stay strong or else it will break. Beavers are also very much like 4th house energy.
Well, the foundation,
Of
yeah.
home
And it's the
and a
dam.
family.
Think about the dam. Like the dam creates the steadiness of the water on one side.
Yes.
Right? Like
it's also very Capricorn.
It collects it. And that's very interesting. I like that you got that card because what they get over here is kind of intense. You get the 9 of Swords, which is being overwhelmed, nightmares, anxiety, that's what some of you may be experiencing, and something in your life feels like a burden. You get the burden card. So how do you
Wow.
resolve these energies? And then the Bieber, to me, the Bieber kind of comes through with a more powerful message.
Belieber. Yeah,
But I would,
because
yeah, I'm
I
going to
think
pull one more clarification for Capricorn,
what
but
I'm
go ahead.
getting from that, what I'm getting from what you pulled and from what I pulled is
Mm-hmm.
that Capricorn right now, what you need to do is release all of that. Release the anxiety, release the burden because it's not that hard. You're overthinking it. I think you're overthinking it, but it's because you're Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're having these other transits in your fourth house and you're thinking too much about it. You just need to flow a little bit more. The beaver is definitely an intuitive animal. It knows where the hell to put the foundation. It just knows where the hell to make the dam. There's no like, okay, next year there's going to be a flood, so you should put it over there. It just freaking knows. And then
Mm-hmm.
somehow it's magical and it helps the entire forest. And I think that's what it is. Like you're overthinking it. You're taking this self transformation too seriously. Like you need to just allow it. And that's the other thing too. Pluto in your first house is like rearranging everything, and there's no like organization to be had for you right now, Capricorn, and that's really hard for a Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the clarification that I pulled was the Two of Wands, which is discovering new things, which is what you're doing right now. It is about making decisions and it is about planning. So it's perfect. The key is to do your Capricorn thing. Like find what you want, discover what you want, make a decision about it, and then plan it. And that's how it's going
It's
to
about
work.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balance as well.
Well, I think like it's finding balance by doing those things. Like you will find the energy that you want by doing those things.
Oh my God, look at the card that was at the bottom. Heart, home,
Whoa.
compassion.
Whoa.
Yeah, Capricorn,
Mm.
heart, home,
I feel
compassion.
that. I think you have to have compassion for yourself right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not easy being a Capricorn right now. Pluto is gnarly.
Yeah, it's about love in its truest form. I'm going to read this and it'll be kind of for
Yeah.
everybody, but Capricorn for sure. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home. You are being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Whoa. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when heart home shows up. There is no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. Allow your
Wow.
love to wash clean all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions and allow spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. When heart home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of a harsher nature.
Don't go getting yourself a tower card. Just
So there
let
you
it
go.
happen.
There you go. I love
Yeah.
it. Woo!
Beautiful. Oh
We
my gosh.
did it.
Wow.
That
Those
was
were like really
powerful.
flowing and like
Yeah.
effortless for me.
Yeah.
That was
Thank you
cool.
guys. Yeah. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for coming and hanging out with you guys. Please share this video out on all social media if you so feel called. The channel feels like it's growing and that feels really good. Thank you to everyone that's been signing up for readings. I so appreciate that. And if you guys have gotten a reading from me and you would like to send like a review, because I can put those on my website, then just email me a review if you feel like you had a very powerful experience with any kind of reading that I did for you. And yeah, make sure that you check us out next Tuesday together to do the readings with Chandra on Chandra's channel. Will you put
They'll
up
be
some
on my
emojis
channel.
again?
So
Yeah, put up some emojis again so everybody can follow
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And then
Absolutely.
also you can check out the spring webinar, my Stargates calendar. Follow me on Telegram and MeWe, and join our MeWe group. And also make sure you download my free moon astrology guide. And I'll be back on Friday to do mini readings. And then we'll do the astrology of the moon on Saturday, and then the new moon ceremony on Sunday. So I can't wait for that. Stacy
Damn.
says that was powerful and so good. Thank you for having us. You're welcome,
Hmm.
Eliza. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. There's Chandra's emojis there. And thank you for sharing your regression with us. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that was amazing. I can't wait to be able to offer this like as a normal thing that I offer. Like it's next level. I freaking love it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you to all the moderators. Love you guys so much. And we will see you again here. Oh, so Chandra, when are you doing human design readings again? On Sunday?
Oh, for mini readings, it'll
Well,
be on
Sunday
Sunday.
is going to be the
Yes.
ceremony as well. So the timing may be different than normal, but we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll take turns so everybody
Maybe
can
I'll
watch
go live a
everything.
little bit earlier on Sunday. I should do that.
Okay.
I should go
Yeah.
live earlier. Yeah, so that it's not so late when it's over, because I've been going live for like 3 hours for the ceremonies, you guys. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. All right. So thank you, everyone. And we'll see you guys again soon. Satnam.